Helpful marketing tips for when you only have one book out. I feel like a broken record saying the same things. Okay, you actually have a serious advantage compared to everybody else because you do not have to divide your time, because you are not marketing in multiple realms, because you do not have to focus on multiple things. One book is incredibly helpful. That does mean that you get to spend all of your time and effort focused on this. You get to niche down. The riches are in the niches, as they say. And so when you focus on one thing, you're going to be able to sell it stronger, faster, better. The downside to only having one book is that you don't have anything else for people to buy. They now have to wait around for your next thing, which is why we always say it may be a smart choice to not publish until the entire series is ready to go and then rapid release so that you at least have a series for people to buy through so that you can make money, because you don't make money on your first book. So you want to make sure that if you're being smart about it, you don't publish until you have the full series ready to go and then you rapid release 1 to 2 months apart. That is really dramatically going to help your success and your viability inside of this industry. Now, outside of that, you do want to talk about your book a lot, but you got to get smart about the way you're doing it, because you're not always just going to sit there and say, buy my book. I have a book. Look at my book. My book's so cool. You now have to give way more effort. You are going to be talking about the different facets of your book. If you like these genres, here you go. If you like these tropes, here you go. If you like X, Y, and Z, you're also going to like this. Did you see the cover? Look how cool the cover is. Did you see the spine? Look how cool the spine is. Did you see the back? That's pretty cool, right? Hey, did you see the blurb for this? Did you see the character art for this? Did you see how I developed this character? Did you see all of these things? You're going to be giving us the different facets of it. So we don't just want you talking about, like, my book is about this. That's what so many authors do. They just say, my book is about this, and they assume they're going to do well. They're not. You have to deep dive into this. You have to create a culture around your book. So we want to see the interior of your book, those really cool chapter headers that were hand-drawn by an artist with hidden pictures in it. Holy crap, you guys, that's going to get attention. The really cool scene dividers that somebody drew for you, that's going to get attention. The character art that you've commissioned, the way that you're writing, the way that you're doing things, all of the things that go into the behind the scenes of your book, from the process of writing it, to how you created this character, to what you like about that, to the cosplays people are doing and the cosplays you're doing, to your research, to all of the things. We don't want to just say, I am an author and I have a book and you should buy my book. Because no one's going to buy your book off of that. You have to make it relatable to them. You have to make it community. You have to create a culture around it. And so you are deep diving into everything and showing us all the facets, but then you're also being smart enough to do strategic product placement. It is not always, thing about my book, thing about my book, thing about my book. It is, hey, I'm an author and I'm doing all this cool stuff. Oh, you noticed that book on the bookshelf behind me? I'm so glad you noticed that. Product placement. You can be doing something where you are making a salad for lunch. Your book is just sitting on the counter. The spine is out. Maybe it's like tilted open just a little bit. Like, you know the drill. People are going to ask questions. Then you can answer those questions. But you're doing other things and then you're putting text over it, or you're doing like a day in the life, or like whatever you happen to be doing. Live your best TikTok life. You have to function as a TikTok influencer with strategic product placement of your own products. And there's so much we can talk about with that. There's so much we can do with that. So go over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/KMRobinson and youtube.com/KMRobinsonBooks, because I teach you those things there. I give you those examples there. I give you things that you can repeat in your own careers to succeed and to be successful and to market into all of those things. And you can ask questions and get specific about it and dial down on it, because that gives me more content. But having one book is not a curse. It is a blessing.